Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm J Ray, and in this video I want to talk to you guys about a great game that I had the pleasure of playing yesterday. I live streamed it. That's Batman The Telltale Series, and episode 1 is currently out. It's called Realm of Shadows, and I wanted to do a quick review, just talking about how I felt about the game and whatnot. So let's start with the pros. there's generally more pros than cons, to be honest. Like, I just wanted to go through my experience with the game. Now, I really was excited going into this game, but I wasn't 100% sure on whether I was going to buy it or play it. Because I did download Walking Dead season 2 and I haven't finished that, and I did finish Game of Thrones Telltale game series. I am familiar with Telltale games and I do really like their work, but finding the time to actually play these games is a bit much. Like, I don't really have a lot of time to put into these games, so I didn't know when I'd have the time to play it, but I did stream it, so I just knocked it all out. It was like 2 hours long, and yeah, it was very good. There was great story, very interesting story. Now, I am a very big Batman fan, so I am, well, let me not say I'm a very big Batman fan. Batman is my favorite superhero, basically. Yeah. I didn't read the comics as a child. Didn't have any money, so didn't have the chance to buy any comics and stuff like that. It was broke. So yeah, I watched the Batman films. I think that's where I learnt about Batman. Like, the first Batman film in like 1980 with Jack Nicholson and is it Michael Keaton? I think that's his name. And yeah, Batman Returns, all those Batman films up until The Dark Knight, those Batman films and whatnot. I've watched a couple animated, incarnations of Batman and stuff like that. And I've always been really fascinated about the Batman character. So seeing that we'd have the chance to actually be Batman and Bruce Wayne and make choices that can actually, shape the type of Batman that we want to play as, it was really interesting to me. And to be able to actually do that in the game was really fun, because you can kind of pick to be what kind of Bruce Wayne you want. You can be a super dick you can be a super dick to people, or you can be like a pretty nice guy. That what I did was I used like Bruce Wayne as like my mask of niceness, so everyone thought that I was a nice, cool guy. And then when I was Batman in the night, I was just ruthless. I was breaking arms. I was interrogating baddies. I was just being a bad Batman. But I really enjoyed that. I'm very excited to see how my choices play out. It's very interesting to chat with your favorite characters and villains. You don't really get the opportunity to do that in other Batman games, because it's usually all pre-scripted and whatnot. And also, this story is not a story that I've ever seen before, to be honest. But as I said, I haven't read the comics and whatnot, so maybe this story was in the comics. I don't want to really spoil what happens in the story, but it is really interesting. Way more interesting than I thought it would have been, because this is just some story threads that I had never even anticipated happening ever in a Batman game, or in the Batman universe, or in that sort of way. So it was very interesting to see how it plays out. The presentation is also the best I've ever seen from a Telltale game so far. Like, it's just so clean and beautiful. I think Telltale games have really stepped up their game, and I think they said that they really cared about this game or something like that. Like, they were really excited to make it, and I think I can tell from the gameplay and the way it looks and everything that's going on. They also have some crowd voting feature, which was super interesting. I'm really happy that they included that. Unfortunately, you cannot make choices independent of other people voting. So basically, this crowd vote feature allows people who are watching to go to like the Telltale Games website or whatever, enter your code, and then make choices alongside the game while you're playing. But you cannot make any choices whatsoever. So it's like if you've got like I don't know, like 5 people in your stream or something, or a low amount of people, and they haven't signed up yet, and you've got a choice to make, it will just go silent, which I think was a bad decision on their part. I guess that could be a con, but it's really a feature that wasn't it wasn't a necessary feature. Like, it wasn't a feature that I expected. It was a great addition, to be honest, so I can't really give them a con for this, but yeah, this is just a suggestion how it could be better. The person who's playing should have the opportunity to make choices if other people aren't voting. I think that's kind of silly, because I went into it with the crowd thing on, and then I realized I couldn't make choices at all, so I had to back out and start again, which was a little annoying. But yeah, that little feature is a great feature, and it's definitely got great potential. So yeah, this is a top-notch game, very good game. I really enjoyed myself with it. I was gripped from the first scene to the last scene. I really want to know what's going to happen next, and it's £25 for the season pass, and that's like, I think there's 5 episodes. There's usually like 5 episodes in Telltale series, and that's like 2 hours each, so that's 10 hours for £25 of your money. I think that's pretty good. I'm very happy with this game, like super happy, to be honest. I'd suggest this to everyone who's a Batman fan or a comic book fan. If you've played a Telltale game before, then you kind of know what to expect. So if you're interested in the Batman universe, the Batman character and all that sort of stuff, and you've played a Telltale game before, then I'll definitely tell you to pick this up, unless you don't like Telltale games. If you don't like that sort of stuff, you don't like playing through a story like without much, I don't know, running around and doing whatever you want to do, then maybe this game isn't for you. But if you want to see a great story that you can also participate in, I think, yeah, definitely grab this. I suggest getting a season pass. Otherwise, you know what, each episode is actually $4.99, come to think of it, and if there's 5 episodes, it's going to be £25 anyways. Maybe I should have just bought them episode by episode, because I didn't want to risk it and then have to pay like £30 overall for the season pass. But I just realized I didn't actually need to get the season pass. But the cons now, I've only got one con written down, because I just like this game so much, and they just done everything that they needed to do exactly how they needed to do it. And the only con, it's not really related to the game, but it's the way it's released, and that's the episodic release. I'm really not into the episodic release of games. It really doesn't do it for me. I was really disappointed that Hitman decided to go that way, because I was really excited for the Hitman game. But, you know, Telltale does do this. Like, I know Telltale games are going to put out episode by episode, so I can't really, you know, fault them for that. I knew what I was getting into. But, you know, it's my personal gripe with the way they do things, because it's a con and it's also a pro, because the reason I'm upset about it is because we have to wait to play more of this, you know, amazing story and find out what actually happens, which is a good thing, because I'm really excited to see what's happening next. But I'm also upset the fact that I have to wait. Like, I don't like watching series from week to week or anything like that. I like to wait until it's all done and then watch it in bulk. But you know, seeing as everyone was playing the game and whatnot, I didn't want to wait too long. And I thought, you know what, let me just try it out and stream something. But yeah, it was a very, very good game. I'd give it a nice sweltering 8 out of 10. Even, you know, would I go as far as 9? You know, for what it is and what it's trying to do, it probably is. It's definitely a 9, to be honest. Like, knowing what Telltale Games does, this is like the perfection of their formula and what they try to do. I don't know if it can get any better than this. I was just so gripped and interested the whole way through. And yeah, this is an amazing game. I definitely suggest you guys to go out and get it. If you just want to get the first episode, it's like £5. I definitely suggest you to try it out if you're a fan of Batman. If you're not a fan of Batman, then, you know, maybe give it a miss. And if you're not a fan of Telltale games, then yeah, you're probably going to give it a miss. But if you like Telltale games or you like Batman, definitely try it out. If you like both, definitely get the season pass, because you're going to have a whole load of fun with this. I hope this video helped you out. Please hit that like button and be sure to subscribe if it did. If you want to check out the rest of my videos, you can click on the playlist on the screen, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Also, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this game. If you played it, if you haven't played it, let me know what you predict is gonna, is gonna happen in this game. If you think it's gonna be good and whatnot, or if you're looking to get it and you haven't got it, let me know if. Basically, let me know if you're gonna get it or if you're not gonna get it, that sort of shit. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.
It's been a cold winter and it's lasted far too long. So all this warmth I share with you.